Have you ever imagined a common house rat the size of an African elephant? In the grand design of the universe, size is never just a number. It is a fundamental law. But what happens when this biological balance is violently disrupted? A foundation built for a wooden shack cannot possibly hold the weight of a skyscraper. The same principle applies to biology. Nature has strict rules regarding the correlation between size and mass. Visualize a nimble house rat, suddenly transformed to possess the mass of a 5-ton elephant. It sounds like the plot of a science fiction nightmare. But the physical consequences are very real and catastrophic. Beneath the imagination, the laws of physics will demand an answer. This isn't just about growing larger. It's about structural failure, extreme metabolism, and the total collapse of an ecosystem. It is like forcing a jet engine into the frame of a rusty bicycle. The entire system would disintegrate in seconds. In the next 10 minutes, we will dissect why, scientifically, an elephant-sized rat is a lethal impossibility. It is crucial to understand that nature does not simply scale up an object. It alters the entire mechanics behind it. When the scale changes, the rules of the game change with it. Observe the leg structure of an elephant. They evolved into massive, vertical columns similar to concrete, pillars that channel thousands of kilograms of weight directly into the ground. In contrast, a rat has bent legs. This design is perfect for agility at a light mass, but it becomes a lethal disaster when forced to scale up. The core issue lies in the square-cube law. If a rat grows 10 times larger, the strength of its bones only increases 100-fold, but its weight skyrockets by 1,000-fold. The slender bones of a rat were never designed to withstand such colossal, extreme pressure. Imagine forcing the thin legs of a wooden chair to support the weight of a fuel tanker. Gravity will show no mercy. Before this creature could even take a step or even draw its first breath as a giant, its entire skeletal frame would surrender, shattering under the sheer burden of its own mass. Let's assume by some miracle that its bones could actually support such weight. The next problem is far more lethal, and it flows within its very blood: metabolism. A rat is a high-speed biological engine. Their hearts beat hundreds of times per minute to maintain body temperature. But in the laws of biology, the larger a creature becomes, the harder it is to shed heat into the environment. Body volume increases much faster than the surface area of the skin, which acts as a cooling radiator. An elephant has massive ears to dissipate heat, but a rat has no such mechanism to handle thermal energy on this scale. It is like placing a nuclear reactor inside a warehouse with no ventilation. The heat becomes trapped with no escape. Literally, its internal organs would be cooked by its own body temperature within minutes. It wouldn't die from a predator. It would die because it is an engine too hot to run. But what if it somehow survived? If the laws of physics were to grant an exception and allow this creature to live, then we are the ones who would face the consequences. Rats have a voracious appetite. An elephant requires hundreds of kilograms of plants daily, but a giant rat with its high-speed metabolism would require significantly more. A single rat could deplete an entire village's food supply in a single night. This is no longer just a pest problem. It's the destruction of the global food order. They would devour fields, warehouses, and livestock. Within weeks, the human food chain would face a total collapse. The world wouldn't end with a nuclear blast. but with the insatiable hunger of a creature that was meant to be only ankle-high. An elephant-sized rat isn't just a fictional monster. It is a biological apocalypse. In the end, the universe does not make mistakes. Rats were created small for a reason. Their speed, intelligence, and resilience are the results of a design perfected for their scale. The mass of an elephant and the agility of a rat prove that every living being occupies its own space within the harmony of physics. To disrupt that balance is to invite nothing but disaster. Nature has a reason for every limit it sets. Thank you for watching. If you could change the size of any other animal, which one would it be? Let us know in the comments below.